So, hi everyone. So today we are building an awesome SaaS application, and here is a demo of the SaaS application. So today we will be building somewhat like super SaaS. It's an awesome application which allows you to generate GIFs just like these. It's really awesome and it's really good looking as well. So we will be trying to build something like that, but it won't be an exact clone. It will be just more for a demo project for inspiration. And a huge shout out to Superstats and Prasanna to let us use their design and their idea to build out this tutorial. So let's get started. I will be using Next.js, and so let's get started with it. The goal of this tutorial is not basically just teach you how to build superstats, but it's more towards learning the philosophy behind how we build out apps fast. That's my whole philosophy behind building this tutorial. So I will be focusing on that how you can build and ship stuff fast. So it's 9:05. I'm shooting this for fourth time because I'm not that good at editing. So I'm trying to keep it as crisp as possible. So start. So just paste this command from Next.js side to create an empty next template. Project name will be awesome starts. TypeScript no, because this might be overkill, and just enter. Okay. So if you are even a bit familiar with Next.js, I don't think that you need my guidance at how to figure it out. ESLint okay, Tailwind no, Tailwind yes, source directory no, perfect. That's what I said, yes. And we will be using app router because I want to learn more about app router. So yeah, the reason I'm creating these YouTube tutorials is first thing is that I will also learn about new technologies. So yeah. Okay, one install fast. Perfect. So just change directory to it and just hit code dot so it opens the VS Code in that same directory. Wait a second. Terminal. Let's open up a new window. And if you're wondering that how my desktop is doing all this, like tiling and all, so this is all thanks to our Pop OS. So it's not my my setting. It comes by default with Pop OS, and it's an awesome tool. I think that it's perfect. So just hit npm run dev, so it starts our dev server. Just go to 3000. Perfect. So our dev server is started. Let's go in page.js and let's reset it. So let's enter RFC for your function components, give it on. Okay, it's looking horrible, I know that, but for that let's go here. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I know, but we will fix things wrong maybe. Now just let's go to apps and let's just create some routes. Let's go in landing, go to page.js. So I'm creating a landing folder which will be used for folder structure only. Whenever you put brackets around a folder name, Next treats it as a folder structure and not as a route. So keep that in mind. So yeah, let's go here, RFC. Let's give it name of landing. Perfect. And if we delete this page now, so now it will start pointing to this landing. Okay, perfect. Now let's create one more for dashboard. Dashboard slash page.js. Okay, one more issue is let's hit this one. Let's hit one more time. Let's create dashboard dashboard. The error was happening because we had two files from and then pointing to the same route. So yeah, let's enter dashboard. Now if I go to dashboard, we get dashboard. Perfect. Now first of all, let's set up auth. So just go here, go to clerk.com. We will be using clerk because it's super fast to set up, and my focus is towards building it super fast. The first tutorial was focused that how we do it using NextJS, but I realized that that might be overkill for this application, so we'll be sticking with clerk. Click on create application, go here, copy, and in a new terminal, let's just go .env. So we paste these keys in our .env. Just click on continue in docs. So just install the clerk SDK. Perfect. Enter. Until then, let's wrap. Until it's installing, just let's wrap our whole code around clerk provider. Clerk provider. Done. Now just add middleware. Middleware. Yes. Save it. Perfect. So our code is almost done and we have got authentication set up now. Yeah, that's it. Way easier than any other tool that I've tried, even easier than NextJS. There are other tools as well, but yeah, it works amazingly. So to just see it, just go in dashboard and here, let's see, it's dashboard, and within that, just go here, dashboard. Oops, sorry. Create one more div and give it a user button. Save it. Perfect, guys. Perfect. So that's it. We have got an authentication set up, but there is a problem now. Let me tell you about that. Now, even our landing page is protected as well. So if I try to access localhost 3000, it's protected as well, and that we don't want. So it's pretty easy. Let's go here in our middleware. Just click here and declare public routes. Property, give it an array of routes, whatever you want to make public. Give it slash for landing page, and now our landing page is up, but our dashboard is protected. Yeah. And the best thing with Clerk is it gives you an awesome UI components. Look at the UI components. They look really good. If I want to build it, it will take me like an hour minimally, even more than that to build that level of professional components. And this is our great user button. You click on it, you get manage account and all this. It's so awesome. Means everything is just done and set up. You can get accounts, you can do whatever you want. So why not just use it now? So okay, so authentication is set up. Now let's talk about our components and the UI elements. So just let's go to dashboard. Here it comes. So today I'll be focusing on a new library that I'm thinking to try out, or I will stick to Tailwind, I don't know. But for first of all, let's come here and let's build the dashboard layout. And for dashboard layout, we will be using that same, we'll be like inspired from this layout. So yeah, so we will need a single div. Let's give it a class name of screen and overflow header because I wanted a single page. Perfect. Now we will need a few things. First of all, we will need a nav bar. Oh, wait a second. First, let's create some components. Let's go here and create a directory called as components. I'm quite used to using chat.cn now, so that's a problem with me now, but no worries. Let's see editor. This is our editor. Here again, let's build navbar. Let's see, save it. Perfect. And let's also go and click here for Perfect. So we have our all components. So first of all, we will get sidebar, and then in one div we will need navbar, and one more div for editor. Save it. Perfect. So let's figure some stuff out. Just declare it as flex. Perfect. So that we get sidebar and navbar side by side. We call it flex row now. Let's start building navbar because navbar is quite simple. So yeah, it's the easiest component. Let's go here. Oh sorry, wait a second. Let's just directly import user button in this because I don't think that we need much more than that. Class name w-full, and let's first give it a background color. Okay, perfect. That's what I was even thinking. Wait a second. Close this landing page. I got it now. Last name w-full, save it. Perfect. So yeah, and just give it justify and save it. Oh, okay. Let's give it flex and then give it justify and save it. Perfect. So our dress is looking good. Let's remove bg800 and give it the padding from top of p/4. Okay, now let's start building the sidebar. I think that I will stick to using native Tailwind as well. No worries with that. So for sidebar, it's actually pretty easy. And let's give it a class name of pg blue 50. I think will work. And also give it width of. Wait a second. First of all, let's give it a text so we can see what happens. Perfect. H dash no, not H dash. Think, yeah, think. Okay, perfect. W dash, I think let's go with 80 pix. 80 looks decent, I think. Yeah, it looks decent. And for editor, let's get some padding for editor. Perfect, guys, perfect. Okay. Instead of W80 now, let's give it a bit less so that don't look that bad. 72. Yeah, this looks better. Also let's give it px of 12. This 12 will work. Let's do one thing. p20. Perfect. So this is our sidebar, this is our navbar, and this is that. Okay, so within the sidebar we need a div, and that div we need is of not a div actually. Let's do one thing. Let's get a link component instead. Okay, so if you don't know link, just Google NextJS link. There is our link component by NextJS, and it's for like getting up. It's more of an href tag, anchor tag instead with href, but it's because NextJS use some what called as dynamic loading, so that your components feel more like native. So means they don't feel like loading and all. So that's for this. Okay, and it's really good. Yeah, means I think you will notice the difference. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's get a div inside it. We will have an image, and we will need a text as well. Let's give it a h1 of I think to use here. Awesome stats, no? Yeah, awesome stats will work fine. Awesome stats. Perfect. There is an error here. We'll see over that. Dash dashboard. What's the error here? So that href1 was carrying the error. Okay, no please. Okay. So let's set up image. For image, I'm actually not sure which one to use. So let's use personal.svg. Do one thing now. We will let Vercel own this. Okay. Yeah, that will be better. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. Now let's create one more div. And for this div, let's give it a bit of class name of margin top of 8. And let's create a button with calling as dashboard. And I know this button will look horrible and all. We'll figure this out. Let's do one thing. Yeah. Double dashboard. Instead of using P20, let's do this. Let's justify center. Just py and just paste this in here. Perfect. What happened to our virtual.svg? Come up. Okay, so I think our virtual.svg got lost or somewhere. Control Shift I, console, let's go to console. And this error is because I don't think it's because of our code itself. It's more of because I think it's but another error. Let's think about that. Nah, this error is, guys, because Grammarly is active. I've encountered it. So if I go and run an extension and just turn it off, if I refresh, there it is gone now. Okay, so this error is from Grammarly. What happened to our image here? Where is our image? Okay, we will see about it. Let's give it a bit. Yeah, here it is now. Perfect. I think let's just leave it that way. Save it. Perfect. So dashboard looks good. Let's create a few more buttons. Let's just style one first. Okay. So class name. So second. First of all, give it a margin top of 4. Okay, perfect. Also, let's give it a PG 600 and a border. Wait a second. Let's give it like this. Let's give it a hover. Yeah. So first of all, let's give it a hover instead of PG white. Save it. Okay. Let's give it P10. I will fix this, don't worry. Okay, and basically we need px10, not py10. Okay, and for py let's give it 4. Okay, give it rounded medium. Okay, so here Let's give it hover around large. Also, let's decrease this to 2 instead. 2, save it. What's the error? Token refresh failed, we will fix it, don't worry. Okay, let's also give it a duration of 300 so it don't look that bad. It's now looking a bit smooth. Yeah, and when we will do it on a darker color, it won't look that bad. So yeah, let's go here and editor. No, not an editor. Where we're building the sidebar. Okay, it's 100. Now showing that this we need a better color, and we just also need to center it. It's not centered yet. Okay, two things we need to fix. Which color to use here? Not that. Certainly, I think that this YouTube thing is more harder than people think. Let's give it darker color. 800. Okay. Okay, for now, let's leave it at 50. And yeah, it's not looking that bad. It's somewhat coming around. It's fine. Let's create one more thing, which is the editor itself. For editor, I think we will go with the navbar is complete. Let's and let's just for editor we will need other packages. So I'm thinking let's leave it that way. Let's go. Let's create think whatever page we need else. Downloads. What do you say, guys? Should we go with downloads or something else? No. Let's superstats. Subscription and contact us. Yeah, that will work. So subscription and let's create one more for contact us. I think I would be more better if I am using chat, CN and all. So basically they can help us in that sense. Contact because I'm already getting late on time. Let's give it a width as well. So I think okay. So first of all, let's center up the sidebar. After that, we need to build out the editor, and after that, I think we are more done. Also one more thing that I remembered is just give it BL2. So BR of 2. Okay, now looking better because it was just sticking right below it, so it won't doing that. This is dashboard subscription contact. Within the sidebar, first let's keep working on the sidebar. Okay, no. First, let's go and build out the editor as well. So for editor, we need two things. First, we need the workbench, and then we need a template thing. Perfect. So let's create workbench. X. Perfect. RFC. Perfect. And let's also create template.jsx. Save it. Perfect. Now in editor, let's go here and import both these. Workbench. Save it. And let's go for template as well. Save it. Perfect. Give it a flex. Good. And now in there, let's go to workbench and give it a min width of 100. Not on 100, sorry. So let's give it a background red. Save it. Also let's give it a edge of full, edge of screen. save it. Perfect. And after that, give it a min width of, I think, 96 works fine. Let's do one thing. Let's set it to flex 1, so it takes all the available width, and give a min width to our template. It's a template. Perfect. Here, let's come here. Put a class name of min width needs to be 60. That works. Yeah, that looks decent, I think. Yep. Increase a bit from 60, get to 72, I think. That will work good. Yeah, now this looks better. Now in workbench, just come here. Flex, justify sender, item sender. Perfect. So workbench component looks something like this. And for